Correctional Services Minister Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula says the reluctance by victims of crime to engage with the department is posing a serious challenge to efforts to effectively address restorative justice. And Facebook rapist Thabo Bester is expected to enter into a plea agreement with the state when he appears in the Western Cape High Court today. I'm Richard Brooks. Correctional Services Minister Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula says the reluctance by victims of crime to engage with the department is posing a serious challenge to efforts to effectively address restorative justice. This as the department is preparing to give amnesty to more than 14,000 prisoners convicted for non-violent crimes in 2 weeks' time. Mapisa-Nqakula says some victims of crime often stay away from the process.
In most instances, like when we're releasing some of the lifers recently, when we're considering them for parole, when we called on victims to come forward, a number of them could not be traced, but some of those who could be traced, they were not ready to come back and face their perpetrators of crime. So it's a big problem, and it's something that all of us should partner together to sensitize the South African public that victim empowerment, justice restoration are the pillars of social reintegration.
Facebook rapist Thabo Bester is expected to enter into a plea agreement with the state when he appears in the Western Cape High Court today. Bester is accused of killing 26-year-old model Nomfundo Tulu in Milnerton in September last year. Berenice Moss reports.
Tulu was found stabbed in the chest in a room in a bed and breakfast. Bester has been dubbed the Facebook rapist for using the social networking site to lure women by claiming he could launch their modeling careers. He then raped and robbed them at knife point. He was sentenced to 50 years imprisonment by a Durban court for raping and robbing 2 models in October last year.
2 Soweto sisters are expected to return to the Protea Magistrates Court today. They face charges of allegedly raping a mentally disabled teenage boy. The 2 appeared in court last Monday and were granted bail. Edwin Ntsidi has more.
The elder sister, who's 26-year-old, is at leg with the National Defence Force. She faces a charge of indecently exposing the teenage boy by making him show his private parts. Her 17-year-old sister is accused of raping the boy. The case was postponed last week for the boy to be sent for psychological evaluation to establish the nature of his disability. Police were investigating more rape allegations against the sisters.